What is up, YouTube? My name is Happiness and welcome to my channel. So we're gonna talk about this bill they call the Big Beautiful Bill. This bill, the way it has 1,000 pages in this bill, and the way it has so many policies, and it is so long. The way it is so long, it's like you are doing a law degree within a couple of weeks. So yeah, I want us to look at a couple of videos to which I came across. So let's look at this video from Thomas Massey, whereby he was the first national person who opposed the bill, and to which he's a Republican, remember. So let's hear what he has to say.
We can cut your taxes and we can increase spending and everything's going to be just fine. But I can't do that because I'm here to deliver a dose of reality. This bill dramatically increases deficits in the near term, but promises our government will be fiscally responsible 5 years from now. Where have we heard that before? How do you bind a future Congress to these promises? This bill is a debt bomb ticking. Mr. Speaker, we're not rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic tonight. We're putting coal in the boiler and setting a course for the iceberg. If something is beautiful, you don't do it after midnight.
Do you think that Thomas Massey is correct in saying that this is adding Biden level
No, I don't think Thomas Massey understands government. I think he's a grandstander, frankly. He'll probably vote. We don't even talk to him much. I think he should be voted out of office. And I just don't think he understands government. If you ask him a couple of questions, he never gives you an answer. He just says, I'm a no. He thinks he's going to get publicity. And you have that. You have that. They've got some too.
Okay guys, there you go. You heard from Trump, whereby his opinion of Thomas Massey. But let's look at the defense budget. Okay, let's look at this. So the White House is requesting a $28 billion for the service, according to the documents released on Friday. That is about 13% less than the real term than the $29 billion requested by the Biden administration for 2025. It's down from the $28.7 billion actually appropriated under the 4-year continuing resolution passed in March, and it is down from the 2024 total of the $29 billion, which represents the 4th year of the growth of the young service. So Space Force officially has warned that the service already lacks the money to build out a missile-like space security and take a lead in the Golden Dome missile defense project in March. Chief of Space Operations General Chance Salisbury said that the service might need a 20% budget increase. Experts say the White House is betting on the passage of the One Big Beautiful Bill, a massive spending package that will kick an extra $115 billion on defense over the next 3 years. But the administration plans to use most of that in 2026. So you heard that. Remember, Thomas Massey said that this bill is a debt ticking bomb to disaster. And now we heard that the One Big Beautiful Bill is a massive spending package, you see, to which initially the extra $150 billion defense was for over 3 years, but they want to spend it within a year. So, and then they say, but the administration plans to use most of that in 2026, so that it can talk about spending the total of $1 trillion on defense while keeping the DoD budget essentially flat to please the fiscal conservative. So there you go. This year they're gonna spend 150 billion, which is a lot. And if you might check, this is the bill that we are talking about. As you can see, enhancement of defense of enhancement of Department of Defense resources for improving the quality of life for military personnel. Sorry about that. So you can see there are many million, and a couple of billions, hundreds and millions. You see, this is the list of money that's gonna be spent on defense. And when I look at it, it seems like it surpassed 150 billion, you see. So yeah, there you go, guys. It is a lot of money that is gonna be spent over here. And if we might check also, let's check. Let's check. Look at this. As you can see, the US debt clock, the total debt of the USA at the moment is 36. It says the national debt is 36 trillion. But when you look at the US total debt, ever since the USA has been started, it stands at 104 trillion dollars. And as you would look at defense, the total spending on defense so far, which we would include the the I'll just like to do this. I wanted to zoom, but I cannot zoom. But where my mouse is pointed, it is at 904 billion. So with this bill coming to cost and them spending this year only 150 billion, so the total spending for the defense is gonna be at 1.05 trillion total spending on defense alone. So yeah, there you go. But yeah, I mean, like most people are against the bill because they say that it's gonna create a whole lot of tax cuts for the billionaires, but take away Medicare for the rest of the U.S. population. But you can tell me your thoughts in the description down below. Add your comments. But despite that, guys, thank you for watching my channel. Please like and subscribe, and let's meet up to the next video. And peace out.